All right, so I'm bringing on Anoa tomorrow night, and I want to pull up some images on your screen. I want you guys to be here. So not only do you get the bonus show tomorrow for all the patrons, but tomorrow night we also have the first in a series of Progressive Army Black Lives Matter. It's a lot of words, a lot of syllables. The Progressive Army presents panels on Black Lives Matter. You can see the graphic on your screen. It's a part one in a series, a 5-part series, police violence, the product of systemic racism, on tomorrow night. And actually I have Anoa. Anoa, how you doing? Tell everybody about what's going on tomorrow night.
Yes, we have 3 guests coming. So just to back up real quickly, you know, many of you probably seen Sean King has done like a series of several articles, right? You know, around this issue. It's definitely something that over the last few years has definitely gripped our attention. And so we've been having internal conversations here at PA. You know, as you guys know, Ben does his show, I do a show, Project Sanity, the Louisa Project, but we have this whole internal group, and we've been having these discussions. And so we decided, okay, let's flesh this out some. How can we add value as the Progressive Army to this overall conversation? How can we provide space? So one of the things that we were able to come up with were these first 5 panels. Maybe we'll do more. Suggestions are always welcome. But for tomorrow night, we will be joined by Michael A. Wood Jr., former Baltimore police officer. If you follow him on Twitter, he's recently been, I guess, tweeting the Oakland PD, for the job as the new chief. But I mean, great analysis. He's been termed a whistleblower, in some circles some articles I've seen, for really just speaking out. He's like I say, he's former Baltimore police officer, really speaks out about what he experienced, what he saw, and just the system as a whole. So tomorrow's conversation is more like a general framing conversation of this issue, looking at systemic racism, looking at police violence as a whole nationwide. We will also be joined by Dr. Karen Johnson, chair of the Black Alliance of Thurston County, which is out in Washington State. They actually have an event coming up, I think in 2 weeks, with the Olympia City Police Department. So they've already been doing a lot of work and activism on the ground out there. So it's going to be a great conversation. And then finally, third panelist to round out our panel for tomorrow night, will be joined again by Roy Tatum, former deputy director for African American outreach for the Bernie Sanders campaign, and he's currently an advisor with the Jill Stein and John Mubaraka campaign now with the Green Party. And then we have the remainder of the panels that will be coming up. I mean, it's going to be, it's 8:00. Come join me. I'm really, this is an opportunity for us to hear from people who actually are engaged in this type of work. And one of the things that we thought about doing, like a lot of folks there's a lot, I know people probably be like, why didn't you ask so-and-so? Why didn't you ask this person? We send out tons of invitations and there's so much going on, and it's going to be a robust conversation. So definitely join in, share the links, share the videos.
Sure.
And definitely, be a part of the conversation, because we're looking at how can we add value and not just talk, for the sake of talking, but really add some substance and put it on the table. So,
all right, let me run these down, because I have the graphic here, and I can vouch for all the invitations that were sent out. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have Nina Turner, who's confirmed for our for the event in October.
Yeah, Nina Turner will be coming on we have a panel about looking at education, because that was one of the things we talked about too with our internal planning team. Was it's not just like police killings and police violence. Again, very important issue. But there are so many other wraparound issues and supports, and especially with Nina's, disappointment from the debate the other night, with the lack of conversation about issues of poverty and education and really what's affecting workers class families. So it's great that she's going to be able to join us. That panel will actually be hosted by Michael. Oh my God, my bro's name, our host of the Louisa Project. His last name is slipping my mind right now. It's late, but Nina Turner will be joining us. Yes, Michael Redwine. Nina Turner will be joining us for that panel.
Awesome.
Michael is very lucky because he hosted. Marcus Farrell will be joining us later on, and as well as possibly Cara McClure of Black Lives Matter Birmingham.
Yeah,
actually, they have all been Black Lives Matter Birmingham, Black Lives Matter Atlanta, and tons of others have actually been out in Charlotte So we're gonna I'm gonna work with her a little bit more to see if we can flesh out and get her group's participation some. So there's a lot of building and stuff that's going on. We're getting connected with a lot of really great people. We're trying to loop it back in Joshua Harris, who's running for mayor of Baltimore.
Okay.
And one of our, we're reaching out to a lot of real cross section of people. Because this is an important topic.
Yeah, let me jump in there. I want to run down the titles. These are a series of 5 panels of 5 conversations that are very important. Police violence, the product of systemic racism. That's taking place tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. The next one would be the root of the problem, infiltration of communities. The following one, this is the one that I believe Nina Turner and Mike Redwine are going to be on. The factors, education, social economics, and poverty. Following that is Black Lives Matter, beyond the names. And the final one is government and citizen activism. And you are, thanks to everyone at Progressive Army, Project Sanity, the Way with Anoa, everyone who's involved in this, and David, particularly David, for helping, kind of coordinate all this. We want you to be here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock to participate and listen. We're going to live stream it and we're going to broadcast it on the podcast. I'm getting ready to get out of here, Noah, but before I do, I got to say, I love you, sis. You always a clutch for me. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm setting y'all up. You don't understand this, though, right? Because Nayla is my 15-year-old has her heart set on MIT, and she gonna need her uncle and auntie. She's a great babysitter, though.
Hey, we need some babysitters. So
no, but seriously, no, yeah, no doubt, definitely. Like I say all the time. Shout out to you because you provide space like this. This could be, even though we're progressives, it does not have to be the all peace and love and family.
Yeah, we could be at each other's throat.
Adversarial.
Yeah,
right. And you provided space, you provided an opportunity, and I most definitely always appreciate the opportunity to grow and learn. So thank you. But no, I'm really serious about sending my daughter up to Boston.
we'll talk about Boston.
Anyway, have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. We'll talk about Boston later.
Join us tomorrow at 8.
See you guys tomorrow at 8. Hey, the bonus show is going to be tomorrow, a full hour for everyone who's a patron. Come check out the bonus show. You guys have a great weekend if we don't see you tomorrow, but for everyone else, we'll see you tomorrow.
The Benjamin Dixon Show is only possible with listener support. Go to www.thebenjamindixonshow.com to register for our blog, join the Progressive Army, and support The Benjamin Dixon Show. It's Ben Dixon! If you like this episode, be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Consider becoming a Patreon. Go to www.patreon.com/The BPD Show and support The Benjamin Dixon Show.